And we are officially underway with New South Pro Wrestling presents Bunkhouse Stampede 2023. As always, Carmen Michael here, joined by Rob Weathers. Rob, what a night we have here tonight.
We have got so many fantastic matches planned for the night. A lot of fantastic women's matches at that, on top of the Bunkhouse Stampede later this evening. But this huge opening contest between Kylie Alexa, a huge fan favorite in recent months here in the Best in the South, New South, taking on Gainz.
And I'm just as surprised as you are by that. Of course, Kylie representing the helm, the group led by her older sister, Kenzie Page. The group that has been dominant here in New South Pro Wrestling for almost a year now, Rob.
And it's been a hell of a year for the helm. And like you said, just as surprised, it's very confusing considering, you know, this is a team that has been trying to run roughshod over this company. Kenzie Page at the top of the show during the pre-show got a hell of a lot of boos. Kylie Alexa, completely different story.
Of course, Kenzie Page will be defending that title later tonight against Kelsey Reagan. Not the only championship on the line. We know that the German German Wrestling Federation Women's Championship, being defended by Devlin Macabre against our very own Rita Raccoon, still to come. And then, of course, our big main event, the second annual Bunkhouse Stampede.
We have got basically everybody in the New South locker room wanted in on that match. And as we got to the venue today, we saw so many different weapons and just so much chaos already just hidden all around the venue. I cannot wait to see what happens in that match. But what a match we've already got right now, as Gainz has got Kylie up on her shoulders.
Showing off the strength of those quads early here. That impressive leg strength from Gainz.
I have called a little bit of Gainz matches before, and I can tell you that lower center of gravity is definitely going to come into play. They call her Quadzilla for a hell of a good reason. Yes, those are some big, thick tree trunks she's got, but boy, does she know how to use them.
Right now, she has Kylie Alexa right where she wants her, center of the ring. Drop kick, taking out Kylie. Now going for a cover. Inside leg hooked.
Trying to make a statement early is Gainz.
Not enough to put away the young Kylie Alexa. I say young, relatively speaking, of course, because both of these competitors just a year into the wrestling business.
That's right. Gainz was trained by one of the greatest wrestlers still wrestling in the business today, Jay Lethal.
And then, of course, Kylie Alexa, a student of the Jacobs Pritchard's Wrestling Academy. Had a hell of an upbringing. Of course, a member of the Henry wrestling family, has Gainz draped, guillotined across that second rope.
And we've talked about that a lot before. Yes, technically a year wrestling, but so much veteran-esque experience being around that family and being around her trainers.
You can't replicate the years of being in the wrestling business.
Absolutely not. Fans getting into it.
That's a crowd here coming alive. Huntsville, Alabama. What a beautiful brewery here. We're here at the Salty Nut Brewing Company out on the patio. Not the typical vibes we have at a New South show, but I got to say I'm feeling it. Got some backyard wrestling vibes.
I was going to say, this is my backyard wrestling debut technically.
There goes the neighborhood as she makes the cover.
But, I mean, what a better spot to have this Bunkhouse Stampede that will be our main event at, honestly.
That absolutely suits the Bunkhouse Stampede to a T. We look around, there's barrels just hanging around, all kinds of various. We're here up on the stage. We're literally about to fall through the stage. We got holes all in the stage. It's perfect aesthetics.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. You couldn't ask for a better. And this is one of the greatest things about professional wrestling.
And you couldn't ask for a better way to kick off action here tonight. Kylie working over the arm of Gainz. And now to the midsection, stomping in the corner.
Doing everything she can to wear down Gainz. As we saw early on in the match, Gainz, quick with the power, had a fireman's carry position earlier, and Kylie, as typical, as she adds a little bit of insult to injury right here, typically
took the words right out of my mouth.
Typically, Kylie is always the smaller competitor in her matches, so she's doing everything she can to make sure that she can take away the strength of Gainz.
Penalty kick to the spine.
Handful of hair from Kylie. Kylie, we're seeing a little bit of that villainous side now of Kylie. It's like maybe because her sister is in the back, maybe it might be rubbing off on her.
Oh, Samoan drop from Gainz, going for a cover. Has Kylie folded? No. Not enough.
Very close. But that's also been a very good point that Kylie, during this this ascent into fan favoritism, a lot of these shows, her sister Kenzie has been on NWA duty and hasn't been here. So maybe with her sister in the locker room and she knows that she's back there watching, maybe that is taking a toll right now in Kylie's mind, and that's why we're seeing this aggressive side.
I gotta say, every time Kenzie Page comes around, there's a different feeling in the locker room. It's definitely a certain aura, spectacle that comes when our champion makes her way back to New South. Of course, been traveling the globe, got herself a contract, current NWA Women's TV champion.
And she's doing great over there in NWA, but she still has obligations here as the New South champion, and we will see that title finally getting defended tonight against Kelsey Reagan. And if she's able to successfully win that match, she's got a big triple threat coming a couple of weeks at Anniversary.
And Anniversary 8. It will be Kenzie Page defending her championship. As you said, if she can get past Kelsey Reagan here tonight against the Haas 2023 winner, Hunter Drake, and Dylan McQueen in a triple threat cage match main event, probably the biggest match in Anniversary history. And that's still to come later tonight. Kenzie Page defending that title right now. Kylie, Alexa, and Gainz tearing it up.
Oh, Gainz absolutely worn down, it looks like.
Cannonball knee strike into the corner.
We got a Let's Go Kylie chant ringing out right now. Let's see if this changes anything.
Kylie has her hook, likes to go for that corner suplex, connects.
Got every bit of it.
Kylie building up a head of steam here, charges in. Oh, that drop kick. Just about taking the head clear off of Gainz.
That had to have knocked her out.
Drags her to the center of the ring. Leg hooks. No!
Oh, almost. So close.
I think the crowd here is just as surprised as young Kylie Alexa is that Gainz somehow managed to kick out. The precision of that drop kick.
It was unreal. It really looked like Gainz was completely dazed and unconscious, but just enough in the tank to get out of it.
And folks, don't adjust your headphones, whatever. That is a train going by here. It's the beauty of doing shows here in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. It's just an occurrence that happens.
We're outside. You'll hear all kinds of stuff tonight that is not of New South design, but the most important thing is what's going on in this ring as Gainz is still getting absolutely worn down from Kylie Alexa, but she looks like she's fighting back.
Gainz had draping DDT. Very, very similar to what Dylan McQueen uses as his finisher, the Zaddy T. Almost like adding a little bit of insult to injury to Kylie Alexa, bringing up her own past. And Kylie.
That definitely took a toll on Kylie. She's very slow to try to get to her feet. She's trying to get to that corner. Maybe see if she can use the ropes as leverage to get up. Very slow, but finally up to her feet, as is Gainz.
Charges in, meets in the middle, clothesline from Gainz. Drop toe hold. To the bottom rope goes Kylie. Pulling herself up to the middle, but in comes Gainz again. Oh, double knees to the back.
Those quads right across the back of the head of Kylie Alexa.
Excellent point. The leg strength now driving her face first. That bulldog cover made. Is that enough to put away Kylie? No.
Very, very close.
Speaking of anniversaries coming up, shout out to our referee, Bucky. Been a couple years since we've seen Bucky in a New South ring. So great to have you back.
I like his gas station a lot.
You know, after the night that Kylie and Kenzie had at the GCW versus New South 2, all those Bucky bags full of thumbtacks and whatever instruments of mayhem, I'm not sure they feel the same way.
No kidding. We're seeing that aggression possibly from that loss getting taken out right now on Gainz from Kylie.
Kylie firing up, but caught. Gainz powering her up, folding her in half, cover made.
Unbelievable. What a massive slam and just a 2 count.
A warm night here in Huntsville, Alabama. The New South crowd as hot as ever. We got them packed in here.
The fans always come out. It doesn't matter what town we're in. It doesn't matter what venue we're in. The New South faithful always show up. And it looks like T. Gainz might be showing up to the pay window with a victory if she can get this off on Kylie Alexa.
Squats.
Showing that quad strength.
Getting some reps in. About 2.5. 2.5, not bad. Especially when you have
No, she's not going to.
a dead weight. Oh, hold on. That code red.
Goodness.
And that is it, folks.